So anyway, I take responsibility for the kind of baby daddy that I have or whatever. And yeah, you know, I take responsibility for that. I was young, you know what I'm saying? And let me just kind of give you guys a little story, a little background. You know, I'm from LA, and you know, I had kids in my early 20s. I think I was like 23 when I first got pregnant with my daughter. And you know, I met my kid's father, and you know, he was just a street dude. You know, I was out looking for good love. I didn't really have any guidance, and all I really knew at the time was the Pookie and Ray Rays. You know, they talk about the Pookie and Ray Rays on YouTube, all the dudes or whatever, and yeah, it is what it is. You know, I was a product of my environment, looking for love, and you know, my baby daddy at that time was a street dude. Not only was a street dude, he was one of them guys that had a death wish. Like, he didn't even care about life. Like, you know, he was off PCP and all kind of stuff when I met him. Like, and when I was young, I didn't even really know what that was. All I know that I'm riding around with this dude with a death wish, riding around in a coupe, an ex-gang member, and with the business. And I ended up having 2 children by him. Yes, I only have one baby father. And there was one time when my daughter was born, when she was younger, that, you know, he did help out financially. That gave me like $200 a month to help me with my daughter. But once he was, you know, homemonging and doing whatever he was doing on the street and being with other women, and I stopped sleeping with him, that's when he stopped giving me money. And from then, it's just been me and my daughter at the time, and then I had my son. It was just us against the world. You know, after I had my daughter, we fooled around a few times, and then my son came. But after that, it was just like, you know what, I know what I gotta do. And I was young, in my 20s. You know, I had a lot of hard knocks, you know, living in Los Angeles, you know, working these little odd jobs and trying to go to school, and trying to raise 2 kids, you know what I mean, and not really having the support or whatever. It was all about survival, you know. And through all that, I've always made sure that my kids had, you know, whatever income I had, you know what I mean. I did what I could for them, and I was down for them, and I'm still down for them, you know. And at the same time, you know, as a single mother, I gotta take responsibility. And you know, when you really love your kids, you'll do anything for them, you know. I'm down in the trenches with them, you know what I mean. Whatever they got going on, I'm there for them, you know. So I'll be able to sleep good at night knowing that I did the best that I could for them. And I've been through way more than this. Like, you know, I still walk around with a strut, you know. I still have tomorrow, but sometimes it get really, really hard. And you know, I got some stories that I can share with you guys. You know, this is my journey. This is real life. And my kid's father. I've tried to co-parent with him, but it's really, really hard to co-parent with a man that body is completely deteriorated and he hasn't even hit 50 and he's completely burnt out. Like burnt out, you feel me? And he just doesn't want the responsibility. My daughter can't stand him, and my son loves him, and he doesn't care if you give him $1, but he doesn't want the responsibility. He just jumps ship, and that hurts my son. And it's hurtful because, you know, whatever choices that anyone makes, we might all, like my mother used to always say, we might all get by with it, but we're not gonna get away with it. So I guess my choices has caught up with me, but it is what it is. But again, my son is going through therapy. He met this man named Wesley, and we had a therapy session today, briefly, and he's going to be seeing my son on a regular basis. And even though I'm having a bad day, I feel like I'm going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because, you know, doing therapy and counseling is not easy. I have found out a lot of things, and it's hard, and sometimes I feel like throwing in a tile, but I know I'm stronger than that. You know, everybody has a journey, everybody has a purpose in this life, and all I know is making me stronger, you know. I'm just trying to do everything I can to save my son, you know, and I am gonna save my son. But I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. I'm just gonna be in my thoughts, and when I go home, you know, I got clothes to wash, get my house in order, take my son for him to go do his like little parkour or whatever at this like gym, and then I'm gonna find some time to go to the beach or something, ride a bike or something, sit at the pier, do something. I need to have some time for myself. But thank you guys for listening, and you guys pray for me, and take care. Bye.